you sent us over there. You got rich. We lost various. Everybody lost something. Okay, and I'm still fucking here. I'm not gonna let you do what you did to us to the next generation. I just will simply not allow it to go unchallenged. I I'm not going to let the Northern Virginia types run the military and just ship these Rangers and everyone off, and the Marines to Kabul, and just write them off anymore. How it is being done. These wars are being driven by people with spreadsheets who are planning how much money they're going to make, and they can't lose money because they're dealing with the government and the politicians are their friends and the generals are their friends, and they're just out there. You don't know who they are, but you know it's time for it to stop. What I'm trying to communicate is that the reason why it is me is, and it has to be me that does this, is not because of the way I look, or how many battles I've been in, or that I know more about tech than this person or that person, or what agencies I worked at, or any of that stuff. In my old video, I talked about it. Like that stuff doesn't matter. It's about the news and it's about the future. The reason why it's me, and the reason why no one else has done this, is because I'm the only one who's not scared. I'm just not afraid. And people who know me can tell that. These people that talk to me on the phone and never fucking met me before don't know I'm for real. You don't know I'm for real. Okay? So I don't know why people are making judgments about me or bucking up against me, or whatever it is. I'm just trying to talk about the news, and I have a different perspective on it, and I want to focus on technology, military, business. All right, I'm back this week. I also don't have an episode of my news show that I'm concepting right now. I don't want to just sit and talk about the news by myself. I want to talk about it with other veterans and my friends, etc. And that means I have to have the concept that I was concepting before had some disruptions in my operations here. So I still need to make videos. I'm here to make videos, and I'm just gonna make videos by myself essentially until I get everything sorted out. Why not just make the video about how fucked up my show is and the process of me figuring this out? So I had a friend that I talked to this week who saw my other video where I essentially was talking about the higher level of maturity, seriousness, and professionalism that will be required at this stage of me making videos, of anyone making videos with me, versus in the past. In the past, prototyping, so on and so forth, like that. I appreciate everyone, participating and all that, but we were essentially just having fun. All right. I mean, if the concept had worked, but it just, we had to figure out what we're doing. Right. So I figured out what we're doing, and it is a news analysis show with 4 people on it that goes once a week. Okay. And my minimum viable product, because this is a startup, is a consistent production of this show. Okay. That is what I need in order to be successful. I'm done improvising. I'm done filling in the gaps. I'm done being, shouldering the whole fucking team, basically. Okay. And I built a team here, and, we all know what we need to do generally, although, different people kind of have different visions for what the project is going to be, and so on and so forth. And I'm not saying anyone's vision of what they want to talk about or what they think could be a good show are bad, but I am the executive producer of the show. I started the company 2 years ago. I've done everything. I've put a lot of money into it. I've made this a part of my career. Like, I'm in charge. Okay. I mean, this is the house that John built, and I'm the CEO. I'm the executive producer. I'm the host of the show. I make the fucking decisions. Okay. I'm the editor. I decide what news articles go on the show. All right. And, you know, that is the recipe for this show to be successful. Okay. And everyone in this group of people that I'm working with, some people that I've known for a very, very long time, some people that I have never met before in person. I've had nice phone calls with them and stuff, but people, I've decided to open it up because I think that's what this needs. So we have this mix, and we are professionalizing the operations. There will be process in place whereby people will become contributors and they will go on the show. Okay. Once I have enough contributors in order to start the show, then signed up and fully onboarded, then the show will start again. Until then, I'm just making videos by myself or whatever the fuck I feel like doing. And they're probably going to be about me trying to start my show, because I thought I was going to start my show about 2 weeks ago, and a lot of stuff has happened. But I get it. It can be tough, doing something like this. I have this problem. I'm just going to talk about it. I was trying to do a lot of stuff behind the scenes and stuff like that, but I'm just going to talk about it because I don't have anything else to talk about, right? There are these male archetypes out there now, and a lot of them consider it male douchebaggery. I get it. But I'm a Sigma male. I'm a lone wolf entrepreneur leader. Okay. I can lead a group. Obviously, I've done that many times in my life, but I don't have to. I can do it by myself or whatever. But I'm going from essentially operating this channel by myself to operating it with more and more people. As it gets bigger, and as the operations and the scope of it and the professionalism get higher, people need to elevate. And, that's why this has to happen now. Okay. I mean, people need to decide. I'm fine with people, waiting to see how things turn out, signing up later and stuff like that. But, people can't try to take over the channel, basically like alpha males, right? So I am not an alpha male. I am a Sigma male. All right. Similar to alpha male, but it's different. Okay. I tend to trigger alpha males. Like, if you're an alpha male, some alpha males are going to be okay with me, some aren't. Okay. So there's going to be flame ups, and people are going to quit, or people aren't going to be able to handle me or something like that. Of this crew that I've built and that I'm leading currently, I haven't kicked anyone out this entire time. The only people that have left have quit, essentially. Okay. Mainly because they've got some kind of problem that they've built up with me, which they don't have the communication skills to sort out with me directly. Okay. And so they huff and they puff and they're gone. And then they're fucking gone. All right. So, I mean, this is going to happen. Everyone needs to just decide whether they're going to be a part of this show and whether you're going to stand by me. Like, the people that I've known for a long time and know who I am and what I'm about, I mean, I'm not really worried about it, but the show will expand on from there. And, we need serious people. Okay. So I'm fine with people kind of like hanging around, seeing how things develop and stuff like that. I will get the show going. We will have some episodes, and then people can decide what they want to do, maybe in the future, something like that. Basically, everybody but Mary and Brandon are on the bubble. Everybody who is going to be talent on the show, contributors, whatever you want to call it, is going to have to essentially agree to like the role of contributor. And there's going to be certain things you can't talk about because that's not what the fucking show is about. And I'm also not trying to get all of us put all this work and time and money into a business, and then we get banned everywhere because somebody wants to go talk about whatever it is they want to talk about, right? That's untenable, okay? I have a duty to, it's not just some free speech, battle that we're waging here. It's a business, right? People invest their time and money into it. Their interests need to be protected against anybody's, not any one person's, but anyone's desire to like yearn for their free speech or whatever. Like, that's just not the fucking world we live in, right? AI will snip that in the bud, and there's just things you can't talk about on these online videos, okay? But, because our first video got just like deleted off of YouTube over and over again, we understand that now, and that is part of our process as well. So that will be taken care of. But basically, everyone just needs to decide whether they're going to be serious or not. And if I have to start over or roll it back a few, I will. Okay. I mean, it's not it's not a problem, right? Like the only thing that every person has to do aside is whether they're going to be a part of this or not. And I'm fine with it. People engaging in different ways. Like I might have an old friend or whoever that wants to just be a fan or just give me advice or whatever. That's fine. But I'm starting the show, the concept that I want to start. I'm open to starting other shows on other concepts in the future after success. But right now I'm focused on this. I did talk about a team here, and there's two people that I need on my team, and I need to lock down these relationships with Shane and Marie. And the reason is basically that Shane, I need you to be my co-host, not my co-host, because that we've seen that doesn't work. I need you to be my backup when I'm sick or on the run from the law or whatever the fuck is going on. And I need you to take this seriously. And I know you can do it, but we have to work on this together, and it's going to be a real deal. Marie, my old friend, and who is great, I need her to back Mary up. Mary is my co-host for this. I need Mary, and then when Mary's not here, Marie's got to back her up. Everybody's got to have a backup here. Every person on this team has a backup, because this show has got to go on 4 times a week or 4 times a month. And I don't want to gap. I don't want to shut it down. I want us to build something that is persistent here. And I understand I'm just posting on YouTube now, and I understand we won't get any views and likes and stuff like that. But we're prototyping media. We are iterating. We are getting our content out in front of the people, and it's good fucking content. It is good. It is so much better than what we had before, and we're so close. But people need to show up for the video shoots. If you all show up for the video shoots, we will have videos. I am not going to drop this. I do make mistakes sometimes. I've messed up the audio in a few videos back in the day, but I've got a pretty good process right now. And the problem here isn't that the video quality isn't the best, or my microphone sucks, or the ambulance is going down the street next to me the whole time I'm making videos. None of that is a problem. The problem is our consistency, and we need to lock in our concept. And we need to show people that if they're going to watch our videos, that they can invest in us and they can spend time getting to know us, because we're not going to go away. We're not going to disappear. And that's what I'm trying to build. And that's what some people have not understood to this point. And that's why I'm investing money. And that's why I'm investing time. And that's why I'm investing my best ideas into this news channel, so that we can accomplish the goal. Now, what's the goal? What is the goal? What is this? Was it a news? It's not some bullshit news channel. It's not some bullshit news channel where some guy who doesn't show you his face or tell you his name pretends like he knows all the secret shit, which he doesn't. It's not some news channel where someone puts together all these clips of all this stuff, doesn't show you their face or their name. It's a news channel of people who've been there, who've been in combat, who've been in the skiff, who've been, I guess, out on boats and doing what other up in the air shit and whatever. But a lot of Rangers, because I know a lot of Rangers, okay? And we'll see who else shows up at the end of the day. But real people, real motherfuckers. And people who might not have a voice all the time otherwise, other than for me and what the channel that I'm building here. But together, our voice can provide alternative viewpoints.